What's up, y'all? We are back with another episode of Sela Night Live. And we're here with a very, very special guest.
Super special.
We're here with an underground queen.
Woo!
She has been a powerful force in the underground hip-hop scene in Los Angeles. She was in the forefront of the Project Blowed era. She's a radio host, B-side show host, and a DJ. A phenomenal DJ. If you guys can help me to welcome our very special guest, Dani Killafornya.
Bang, bang. What's up, y'all?
What's up? How are you? How are you doing today?
Oh, loving life and really happy and honored to be here with y'all on Sela Night Live.
Thank you so much for pulling up. Honestly, the moment you walked in, I seen you with your bling and all those crystals just compliment your eyes.
Thank you so much. Gotta protect the energy, y'all.
Yes.
Absolutely. You look phenomenal.
Thank you. It's been a minute since I've seen you.
It has.
It's been like 6 years.
Yeah, we saw each other at the airliner, right? And
rest in peace.
Yeah, and it's not even open anymore. So it's just it's interesting how we met too, because I particularly remember that day, and I don't know why I was doing this, but I was like looking like undercover, and like I had like a hoodie on. I was like kind of hiding. I don't know why.
With your camera.
Yeah, with my camera. I don't know what was wrong with me or why I was doing that, but even then, you were looking as stunning as today, and you were being so kind to me.
I welcomed you in.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's very humbling to see somebody like just like despite me looking kind of bummy, you were like so nice to me. I really appreciate that.
Well, I was honored to see the younger generation come through to my show. I was curating an All Elements event with a brother of mine, and we had all 3 floors going, and it was nice to see you guys. You came through, you were soaking it all in, you asked a lot of questions, you asked if you could take photos, and I just felt like, wow, this is gonna be something. We're bridging an important gap today, and that's why I welcomed you in like that.
Yo, that's so sweet. Yo, Darm could have been like a bum, like from the streets, and you just so kind. You just be hella welcoming everybody, I'm sure. Thank
you. Sometimes, I feel energy. So if I feel your energy is genuine, then yes, you get mine.
I respect that. And for those that may not know, what is Project Blowed?
Wow, Project Blowed is, shout out to Lamert Park and all of the Project Blowed MCs called Blowdians. Project Blowed is an open mic workshop. It was founded by the original members of the Good Life Cafe, so the Good Lifers. If you want to see, yes, the Good Life Cafe was a cafe in South Central that offered raw and vegan alternatives where you couldn't get any back then in that area.
Like healthy foods and stuff.
Healthy foods, wheatgrass juice, a raw diet. So that's where that cafe ended up hosting an open mic workshop, and that open mic workshop brought you, people who are signed and humongous today who have huge labels would come through the Good Life Cafe and come through Project Blowed to gain information and really hone in on their own personal style by picking up the authenticity and the energy of the Blowdians and the Good Lifers. So if you want to look at the original Good Lifers, you can look up the Good Life Bullies. Shout out to Rifleman, LA Cool. And you can look up Medusa. She teaches at Cal Arts now. Yeah. Those are original Good Lifers, and Micah 9 as well as AC Alone. So shout out to y'all. And then one of the younger ones from that era was Abstract Rude. So he was kind of a whippersnapper like you.
Whippersnapper.
And
whippersnapper.
He's a historian, so he really did pick up the reins, so to speak, and carry the torch and maintain the energy when some of the elders maybe needed to fall back or were onto other avenues, and the platform remained. So thank you, and shout out to brother Ab as well.
That's really cool.
So Good Lifers, you were like, their main mission was to spread awareness, to bring a different perspective,
bring the community together?
Yeah, the Good Life Cafe, that's what that was for. And the open mic workshop was just a place for the kids to go to work on emceeing and stay off the streets, and also maybe learn and have tutelage and a little bit of parentage that they might not have got at home.
I see. And so the Good Lifers, that evolved into Project Bloat?
Yes.
That was the beginning, the origins?
Yes.
Because I know Project Bloat was something massive, right?
Yes, so the Good Life Cafe is where Project Bloat stems from. They got their roots from the Good Life.
Wow.
And so how long after that origin did it become such a, because I seen one of their last events, I think it was a Catch One, and it was like an anniversary, and it was massive.
Yeah, that was Project Bloat 25.
Wow.
And we did all 3 floors, and then we had a VIP room for any Bloatians to enter into, and there was a whole open mic session there as well. So
what's up a Bloatian?
A Bloatian is someone who went to Project Bloat and who got on stage and didn't get booed off.
Wow.
So they have to basically be able to freestyle and have, you know, crowd control and the ability to go up against Otherwise. Otherwise was kind of like the pit bull of the Bloatians, and he actually beat Eminem in a battle.
Wow.
So if you look up the Rap Olympics, you'll see that Otherwise beat Eminem.
As fuck.
And so, yeah.
Honestly, like I'm, you know, I would like to consider myself a newbie to the, you know, underground world, and for you to be here kind of just like sharing the history, it really does mean a lot, because you know, I pulled up to LA, you know, just being exposed to Sela hip hop, and then kind of going to Bananas, you know, they really rep, you know, Project Bloat, and I didn't know really what that was, or you know what, I didn't know what to think of it, because it was just some foreign idea. But honestly, over the years, I've just understood, you know, it to be a well-respected hip hop community, and you know, it's pretty amazing that, you know, you're just here sharing it and just, you know, like splurring this knowledge, because honestly I really look up to people who have been in the game for a very long time, and you know, I have mad respect, and you know, I look to learn from everybody in the fucking game, you know. So
and that's what makes you you're gonna be a master of your craft, because
you're
open to learning.
It's a day by day, you know, practice, but honestly, like, you're just fucking blowing my mind right now.
So
thank you.
So Project Bloat is now Bananas, or they Bananas rented the spot out, or was it the same location?
No, it wasn't the same location. Bananas. So shout out to Verbs, the homie.
Verbs, yeah.
Shout out to Verbs. So Project Bloat is basically a network of MCs, and if you have been through Project Bloat, I believe you have a level of confidence in your abilities at that point, because if you can't handle being on the stage, you're gonna hear "pass the mic," and everyone starts saying it, and you're pretty much done.
Right there.
You're done.
Like it starts off slow, like pass the mic, pass
like no one wants to say it. Everyone's whispering it first, pass the mic, and then it starts to get bigger.
So
that's cool though. Hey, that's some real shit. I wish that's being
prepared,
put on the spot. That's literally
prepared.
being put on the spot. I love that.
So I want to give a special thanks to Brother Ab. Ab has had me help with, you know, management, production, promotion, handling the VIP for Project Bloat for the last 6 years. I've done it every single year. So I definitely want to say thank you for that, Ab. So thank you so much. This last one that we had was we put it streaming on Flea TV, and it was a kind of like a pay-per-view. So if you paid for a ticket, you got to see the entire Project Bloat anniversary, which took place partially in Lamert Park and partially at all the MCs' houses and different places where they wanted to film. So normally at a Project Bloat anniversary, there'll be anywhere from 175 to about 280 MCs on the lineup.
Damn.
Yes, so it's an all-night event, 3 floors.
How fun, man. That shit sounds so fun.
It's dope.
Damn.
Wow. So then Project Bloat, it started as from the cafe, and then they started doing like an event, and then it started getting into like bigger events until it just grew and became so massive over time.
Yeah, absolutely. Just by maintaining it. So one of the things we do is give a Ben Caldwell Award. So shout out to Ben Caldwell. He's one of the original founders, along with Erica's mother. So if you want to check out Erica from the Good Life Project, she's a publicist now. She's carrying on the lineage of her mother. I just want to say hi to everyone in the chat really quick. What's up, Medicine619? What is up, Monstro213? I appreciate the support. Mr. Magic, when did Dani fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great question. I fell in love with hip hop when I had the vinyl Sugar Hill Gang. I had a record player in my room, y'all. Show you how old I am.
Wow.
And I memorized the entire song, and I believe it's like 28 minutes long or something like that.
Oh, yes,
so,
I heard of that, yes.
Yeah, so that was when I fell in love with hip hop. I know most of it.
Damn, you know what? I gotta listen to it because I'm so foreign. You see, like I'm being schooled right now. I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Well, here's some trivia for that. So that vinyl is the very first vinyl that got pressed for hip hop, and the guys that busted those rhymes, they're not even the original writers of those rhymes. So they took the credit. Yeah, I'm so tired of biters, man. Nothing wrong with getting help, but give credit where credit is due, and that's why I had to shout out Brother Ab, because I don't, I'm just a cog in the wheel of Project Blowed, so I'm not gonna act like I'm the, end all be all of that project. I'm just blessed to be a part of it in any way, shape, or form. So the Sugar Hill Gang, if you check them out, no disrespect to any of those members, but I do believe that most of those lyrics were written by somebody else, but those people were not present when that vinyl was pressed.
Wow.
But yeah, it's pretty dope, and if you really want to test out your MC skills, memorize that song and then put it on YouTube and put it to 1.5 speed and then bust it, because that's what I do.
Oh, hey, she's letting us in, yo.
Yeah.
She's letting us in.
Have you ever written a song?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have music?
I do.
Is it on Spotify?
No, y'all. I used to tour as an MC. I was in a band. And
a band?
Yes.
So you sing?
A hip hop band?
It was a hip hop band.
Even better.
It was all elements. So like we had 3 didgeridoos, which if you know what a didgeridoo is, it makes like a really interesting, bassy noise. The didgeridoo players were breakers. So shout out to Rocksteady Breakers and LA Breakers, because they were our didgeridoo players. So when they put the didgeridoo down, they'd interact with the crowd and get everybody pumped and hype. There was a bass player, a violin, a percussion, flute, a DJ, and myself, and I played the egg. So
what's the egg?
The
like shaker?
Yeah.
Hey, the shaker's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's very important.
Yeah, you need it.
It's so rhythmic.
Like, right?
It brings a vibe, honestly.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the egg players.
Shout out to you.
Wow, that's very interesting
and
to
the
know,
didgeridooers.
Yeah, that's right, because that's circular breathing. So if you can play a didgeridoo, that means that you can basically breathe in and out at the same time.
It's like constant breathing.
Is that even possible?
Damn.
Yeah, you have to master
amazing.
it.
That's amazing. So one of the things that stood out to me is on your bio, it says that you're multi-hyphenated.
Yes.
And a cultural broker.
Right.
I haven't heard the term multi-hyphenated. Is it all one term, multi-hyphenated cultural broker?
No, multi-hyphenate for me, what it represents is that I am able to wear more than one hat at a time. So I might handle branding and marketing, but I'll also manage and find additional opportunities for my artists to increase their social equity and their overall market value.
Oh, I see. So that's part of being a cultural broker as well?
For me, what a cultural broker is I communicate with like state agencies and organizations who speak more corporate lingo. And I speak the language of our people at the same time. So I'm kind of like a multi-linguist.
You're the middleman.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can represent our culture or a pocket of our culture to an organization who might have funding available, but doesn't have the ability to connect with those people.
How did you get into that? Did you go to school for, anything, like, or did you just like hands-on just put yourself in the position of being a boss?
That's a good question. My background is business with the emphasis in sales and marketing, but I think where I learned this from is my mother, rest in peace. She was a huge activist back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So she took me everywhere. So I was able to attend a ton of different events from, 10,000 plate dinner where it's a fundraiser type of thing, and each plate obviously doesn't cost, it's not $10,000 worth of food, but the people sitting at the table spent $10,000 to eat there for the evening, and it'll have a harp player and a jazz,
like a wine and dine type of vibe.
Kind of like that, and everyone's talking politics and sort of making, verbal deals with each other that they're going to later solidify in the office and things like that.
So over time as a little girl, what you would listen to these business conversations and just kind of get the hang of it?
Yeah, flying to Sacramento, going with my mom lobbying, being dressed up in, very formal attire, learning how to eat properly and speak properly.
With the right fork.
With the correct fork.
And the napkin on your legs.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. It's great hearing how you're such a powerful woman because of your roots. Because I feel and I find that some of the most powerful people, their parents were activists. Some of the most legendary people had that. So I think that's a true blessing and a real gift, and I'm honored to be here with you.
Thank you. Me as well. I love that we're bridging the gap between generations, because I feel like some of the people that I might look up to have forgotten that they were once the youngsters that people were saying, that's not music, that doesn't count, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. And now they're doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, how are y'all feeling comfortable treating our youth this way when you were youth not that long ago, and it felt really shitty when you show somebody something and they tell you that it's not art?
Yes, absolutely.
It just baffles the mind for me. So if any one of those people are listening, I would say each one teach one. Y'all know what that means.
Word.
So before you go criticizing someone else's art, why don't you show them a thing or two about something you've done or somebody you aspired towards, and then listen to their stuff and collab.
Yes,
So.
Absolutely. I love that.
Sorry, real quick. A little while ago, you said you were you work with other artists. Do you manage artists and help them with their artist career?
So I've managed artists for the last 7 years. I've kind of taken a little bit of a sort of like a back seat on that, and I do something different now, which is called I keep what I kill. So like if one of the artists that I work with who's signed with me gives me, I have an agreement with them saying that I can shop them to other different agencies, say Netflix or, a label who's looking for maybe a small deal or something like that. I have the authorization to do that for them, but they're a free agent, so they can go off and do whatever it is they want. If they need guidance or any kind of support, they can circle back to me and say, Dani, can you quarterback this?
Oh, that's really cool.
Or they can tell that they could tell someone who's asking them, oh, how much for your feature? If they don't want to get stuck having to do the homie deal, they can say, oh, you know what? I don't handle any of that. Dani handles that. Here's her information. Hit her up, and we'll get back to you. So that I'm able to kind of take away the pressure from that artist of being the asshole, so to speak. And then they don't feel like they're doing favors and getting cut short on what their work is. And I'm able to say, like, do you not know how much this person's worth? Are you not aware this single's coming out and this person did this and this and this? No, my art is not getting any less than XYZ.
I love
moving
that.
forward.
That's so sick.
I love that. So you also have a radio show.
Yes. I do.
How is that something you always wanted to do? You have such a great radio personality. Is that something that you developed over the years?
It's a trip. So I was on AM radio maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, and I had a really good time guest hosting for that station. There was a lot of red tape on that because the main sponsor was the military.
Red tape, you mean?
There was just a lot of restrictions on things we could say and play because of the fact that the military was the one that was paying for the station.
Got you.
So my very first Twitter post, and I believe I might have pinned it, my very first Twitter post is me at that radio station, and I said, my goal is to create a platform on FM radio for all of these artists who I admire and love, and I want to play all of your guys' music.
Wow.
And so
you straight manifested that to come to life.
It did.
Aww.
So, on the 28th, which is tomorrow, Libra is gonna be, the moon is in Libra on the 28th. And so if you guys have any kind of pain, any kind of trauma, any forgiveness that you seek, even if you don't speak to the person, whoever they are, or are there things that you need guidance on or stuff that you want to manifest, tomorrow is a super moon and it's the beginning of the spring equinox. So if you want to manifest some stuff or release some things that you might be carrying that you don't realize are actually holding you back, it's a really perfect time to write all that stuff out and put those intentions out in the full moon.
Thank you so much, because I've been dealing with shit, right? And I think I've been needing to hear that because I feel like I hear it all the time, but when the moon aligns a certain way or becomes a full moon, I know that has a lot to do with extra manifestation and powers.
Yes.
So thank you for telling me that. Hey, if you hear that, write it down. Write everything down.
I love that you're talking about writing it down, because I think one of our daily rituals is journaling.
Nice.
So one of the things that I realized, and I heard this quote, and this dude said, I don't know what I'm thinking until I write it down. So we have 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. some of those may be meaningful, some of those are not. We have so many thoughts that how can you filter through the thoughts and know who you really are?
Yes.
And that is only possible when you write it down. Because out of the 70,000 thoughts, this is what came out. You know, so I love that you're talking about that, and I honestly, genuinely do believe that writing down your emotions, writing down what you may be experiencing, what you want to accomplish, it starts to raise your awareness.
Yes, absolutely.
Better awareness leads to better choices. Better choices leads to a better future.
Absolutely. It's a form of therapy too. I realized that I was a really angry young lady when I first started writing music.
Me too.
I didn't notice it until I listened to my first album, and I was like, holy shit, put your neck in my hands and your face between my fists. What the fuck?
Right.
So I was like, yo, I need to get over some stuff.
Put your neck in my hands.
Oh my God. How funny is that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Put your face between my fists. God damn. Yo, and obviously, you know, through doing that, you started to free yourself, right? And get to know yourself better, right?
Absolutely. I was able to let a lot of that go. So one of the ways for forgiveness or ways to release trauma, now obviously therapy is the best form for some people, but writing down things that hurt you or things that you feel you regret and burning that is a really good way, at least for me.
Bruce Lee actually used to do that, you know, and he knew what's up, right?
Yes.
Right, we could say that he knew what's
Damn,
up.
burning is my thing. I'm an Aries, so I like craziness. Ooh. But I have a journal, right? and I'll write, but specifically things that are super heavy on me, I'm down to burn it. Like I like that idea, so I'm gonna try it out. And I know
burn the whole house down. I mean, it was my house, but I mean, I was almost ready to just burn the whole thing down.
Wow.
And just move on from that.
Yeah, Kira's mentioned that before, burning the shit, but I'm gonna definitely try that.
Yo, so what was your intro to the hip hop scene, or like your first main gig?
In terms of something that I experienced,
Like
your gateway into the underground world.
that would be my dad. Shout out to my dad, rest in peace. I love you, Dad. He actually used to take me to like a lot of the Cypress Hill events and like Psycho Realm events and things like that way back. And so he had burned me a Psycho Realm CD and was like, you need to hear this.
Damn, you were a hip hop baby then, huh?
Yeah, live music was really important to my family. So I've just been attending concerts, everything from like your Malo, Tierra, you know, Joe Batan, stuff like that,
Since
to like
a kid?
straight hip hop. Yeah, since like the womb.
What?
Damn.
Wow.
That
so
must have
this
been
is
so
flowing.
nice.
This is flowing in your blood and your veins.
It's beautiful.
It's just who
This
you
is
are.
beautiful.
Your kids are paying attention.
Is
so
that
don't
what
forget about that.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Is that why they call you the Oracle?
Yeah, you know, the Oracle came about because I had a lot of people who would call me on a daily basis to either start their day or to process what happened through the day and get direction for their next day.
Wow.
What does that even mean, Oracle?
Well, I kind of changed the word. So an oracle usually is a seer. But I changed it to Oracle, A-U-R-A.
Yes.
So for me, I read energy more than anything, and I speak with energy.
I feel
So
it.
that's what the Oracle is for me, is just that I'm going to share my energy with you, and I'm going to read your energy and assist you when I can feel that you need something. And that comes from above. So it's nothing that I don't take credit for. It's guidance that I receive and I share it with you. So my show that you were talking about on the radio is called Oratory Glory, and it's spelled the same way. So normally the word oratory is a verbal communication. An orator is somebody who speaks publicly, but I changed it to A-U-R-A-T-O-R-Y.
Fusing both.
Yes, so Oratory Glory is where the spirit of the artist tells a story, because we tell a story on our social media.
Right.
We tell a story with our music, but if we peel back those layers and look a little bit deeper, there are things that we're communicating on a subconscious level.
Yes, I feel that. And even sometimes, when people make a joke and it's supposed to be meaningless, like there's real truth in there.
Always.
There's always truth in a joke, no matter how somebody wants
no matter
to.
how harmless or playful it seems.
Yeah, yes, or sometimes we might say something or express something, and in that there's like a message of our own subconscious. So I love that you're talking about that.
That's some deep shit right there.
That's very
oh my
deep.
God.
You both need to come on, because what I do is I ask for the person's birth date and time and place, and then I chart the artist and we go through their chart on the air.
Wow. I know Kira would love that. She's a fanatic of
Yes.
that. She's a fanatic of that.
We'll definitely have Kira come on too.
So where did your I've seen you DJing, you know, and I aside, you know, you do so many things, you're so diversified, and you still DJ? You're DJing?
I'm learning. I'm actually being trained right now by an OG. So we're gonna put together some stuff and share it with you guys.
Is that the OG Godfather house?
That I have a show with him. So shout out to Jesse Saunders.
Ay.
Yes, he's the original house wax from Chicago. So the very first house song that got put on wax in Chicago was by Jesse Saunders, and his label was called Just Say. And so shout out to him. And him and I have a podcast that we do together, and you know, a little more content that we're working on. So he's still producing songs as well. So if you guys haven't checked out Jesse Saunders, definitely check him out. There's a link to our Twitch in my bio. Down at the bottom.
Awesome. Yeah, I tripped out when I saw you DJing. I was like, whoa, like, you know, you do so much, you know, and you're still doing, you know, the DJ craft. I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
I'm learning. So I just want to say hi to Chavez and MC Bundy and Medicine 619.
Hell yeah.
And
Shout
also
out.
Jesse Bermudez for repping for Bubu the Prince. I love Bubu the Prince, y'all. I've been listening to his music for like 2 years, so I'm super excited to be, you know, shoulder to shoulder with him today. It's an honor.
That's
Hell
what's
yeah,
up.
man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we lucky to have both of you guys in the building.
Thank you. This is great.
But what if I could ask, what kind of music do you like to DJ? Because I know you got like 80s music, house music, hip hop. Like what music do you prefer to DJ?
My poison is house music all night long, baby. I just gotta say it. But I love grimy hip hop. I love, you know, your guys' stuff. I mix trap in, you know what I'm saying? I even like drum and bass, so I EDM stuff. But house music is my first love.
That's funny that you say that, because I swear to you, I was about, I want to say like anywhere from 4th to 5th grade. I had a neighbor, and his dad had this big old fucking white truck, and he would bump this music. And every day at like 2 o'clock, I would stand next to my window and just wait. And I'd feel this shit happening, and I'm like, dude. And I was so young, so I couldn't really Shazam it. I wasn't gonna go to the dad and be like, yo, what are you playing? Because like that was just not cool, right? I was a young little kid. But I swear to God, about 2 years later, I ran into a song that I somehow connected it, and I ended up finding out that it was called house music. I couldn't find the name of the genre,
right?
And it killed me every day. 2 years
Trying to
after,
find that, huh?
like straight up, I was
like, "Where's Waldo?"
Dude, no, like it was a life game, and I hated it, but I loved it because it was a mystery. But I remember house, you know, before anything, house was my first love, and like I was just curious to know where and when and what made you become exposed to that, and how did it make you feel?
So I used to live with my grandma, and my aunt and I shared a room, and we were 12 years apart in age. And when I was like in, you know, kinder or something like that, she would go out and come back pretty faded. And this one day, I mean, she used to listen to freestyle, which is like your Debbie Deb and you know, Stevie B and stuff like that. She came home one night and she was like, "Dani, I just heard the dopest thing. It's called," she didn't say dope. "I just heard the most coolest thing. It's called house music, and this is how you dance to it." And like she was like showing me the whole shit, right?
Wasn't.
Yeah, and so like I grew up like I wanted to go out so bad, and I was like, I had the lace gloves and the fucking neon bracelets, and I was like so ready to go out, right? And then when I finally got to go out, it was a totally different era. So I was like, oh, you know, I showed up and I was all like 80s, you know, and it was like totally 90s.
Damn.
And so I fell in love with house music. So I would take the bus.
Was raving ever your thing?
Absolutely. Yes, 100%.
I actually never been to a rave, but I know Sancheezyy here.
You know what? You'd be surprised. I got another side to me. Thank you. But honestly, festivals like dance music, house, deep house music. That shit that hits. Lyrical deep house music.
That's
I
that
love.
soulful stuff.
That's the shit that I love. And oh my God, I could go on a rant on how much I love this shit. But I'm glad we could connect, because
I like you have those other sides. That's really
oh
cool.
my God, you don't even know. That was like my first love, house music. And then when I understood, like, you know, the origins of house and you know how it relates to hip hop, you know, I'm just like mind blown, because I'm like, these two genres have so much impact, and they're so, you know, connected in a way.
Okay,
you know, there's a lot of house DJs that spin, well, a lot of underground hip hop DJs that spin house under a different name. So I'm not gonna say any names.
What?
Your secret is safe.
If I can ask you, who is your favorite DJ house player?
My My favorite house DJ? Gosh, that's really difficult.
Or maybe top 3.
Yeah, top 3.
Yeah,
Let's do top
I would
3.
have to do top 3. Okay, so I love DJ Dan, RAW, who is one of the first DJs who played hip hop and house and like jungle all combined together. And I would probably say, gosh, this is so hard because I know so many of them. It's like really difficult.
Just name them. Just name all of them.
Yeah, well, Barry Weaver, AJ Mora, Orlando, DJ Irene. I gotta give some girls.
I'm jotting these down, man.
Yeah, I mean, those are some of my favorites.
Wow.
Lenny V. As a matter of fact, there's a link in my bio to one of Lenny V's songs, one of his mixes on his Mixcloud. So that's in my bio as well if you want to check that out.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
It's
I'm
amazing.
definitely going to check it out.
It's amazing. I know you had some questions for Dani.
I have some icebreaker questions. Is that okay? I just want to break the ice. You know, I kind of want to Aries it out. Fucking get the hammer and break the ice. Okay.
Aries are crazy, y'all. They jump
God.
in before anything. Like, they don't even contemplate what. It's just like they just go.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Yes, I agree.
That's exactly
with
who
what
I
you're
am,
saying.
man. Unfortunately.
We're entering into that season, by the way. So if y'all start feeling more spontaneous than usual and actually emotional at the same time, because Libra's very emotional, just think first before you act, because Aries usually act first before they think.
Oh my God,
So
thank
if you
you, man.
feel that, that's their energy. Blame it on them.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Okay, back to the icebreaker questions.
Let's go.
All right, so the point is to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
2 seconds.
Got it.
2 seconds.
No, 2 milliseconds. No. Okay, first one. Chicago house or Detroit techno?
Oh, Chicago house.
Hey, all right, cool. All right, shots or beer?
Shots.
Damn, straight to it. What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces sun, but I got Scorpio rising.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm not even going to go there. Next question. Would you rather have a stripper or a stripper pole?
Oh, pole all day.
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that something that,
Yes.
is that another one of your skills by any chance?
It could be.
She's
Hey,
like,
she's not going to say nothing.
not interested.
She's speaking with her eyes. Look at that. She's letting you know with her
Scorpio
eyes.
rising, yo.
You have so many
Look it up.
skills.
Okay, next question, guys. Cardi or Nicki? Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
She's like, pass.
Like, no, I'm not even going to go there.
Sister Soldier, Raw Digga, Boss.
All right, cool. I
Queen
respect it.
Latifah,
I respect
Roxanne
it.
Shante.
I respect
Lauren.
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Yeah. Wow, I love it.
All right, next one. What's your favorite movie?
The Matrix.
The Matrix?
Damn. Yeah, you even brought that up when we were walking in.
Yeah.
You were like, that day, it was like The Matrix, huh? I was like, yeah, it kind of was.
I watched it at the theater and I was like, holy shit, we're in the fucking Matrix.
Do you got like a bunch of Matrix references like every day or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
It's a great movie.
I gotta watch it.
It's gospel.
Is it? It's
It
labeled
is.
gospel?
It is gospel. It will be gospel. Just like Razkaz. Shout out to Razkaz. The book of John is going to exist, and not John the Baptist, but Raz speaks gospel too.
Wow.
Damn, that gives me chills. Okay, next question. Dominant or submissive?
Submissive.
Okay. All right, next one. Makeup or lingerie?
Lingerie all day.
Sweet
Under
on it.
everything.
Under
Just
everything.
always wear it.
You guys are getting real steamy over here.
Hey, you know what? This is a time to get steamy. I'm sorry. Aries. No, I'm just kidding. All right, next one. Who's your favorite artist right now?
Right now, in what genre? In
Anything.
hip-hop?
Whatever your
First name that comes to your
first
mind.
name on repeat, whatever it is.
I fuck really heavy with JID. I
JID.
really like Jid right now a lot.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool. Dope. All right, 2 more. For those curious cats, are you single?
I'm spoken for, y'all. You need to marry yourself before you get in touch with anybody
Yes.
else. Love yourself first.
Yes.
You'll attract the perfect person if you love and marry yourself and act as if your partner is already there. They'll come.
That's absolutely true. I love that.
So was that no?
I answered.
Oh, I didn't hear. I guess I didn't catch it.
All right, next.
Let's just say I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Next, last one. What's your go-to favorite food?
Ceviche.
Yo, Sancheezy's been saying that she wants ceviche.
I've been wanting it. Hey, what type of ceviche? Like the mixed
Camarón.
one or
My
what?
favorite is Peruvian mixto. I like it. Yeah, so
I want
good.
some right now.
So good.
Are you
Followed by
Peruvian?
sushi. No, I'm not, but I cook Peruvian food.
Wow. I actually haven't tried it.
Oh,
I
it's
actually haven't
so
tried it.
fucking good.
But I'm always looking into new things, you know?
It's so good. Misky, if you're ever in the SGV, Misky is pretty dope. It's a little pricey, but it's because their food is, you know, high grade food. So it costs more.
What is your ethnicity? I'm just curious.
I'm mixed. So I'm a 5th generation Angelino. So we've been here for 5 generations already. The street Figueroa is actually my ancestors, Figueroa Ave. I am a Yaqui Native American mixed with Scots Irish and Castilian Spanish.
Wow.
God damn.
You can call me Mexican though. I mean, if I had family in Mexico and I had like a village I could go to, I'd be like, fuck Mexico all damn day. I thought I was Mexican. I know Flacorico. I had the flag in my room. I can cook it like a motherfucker. But I'm not enough Mexican to just say that I'm Mexican. I have to give homage to everything. Homage.
Okay.
That explains a lot of you have a very unique energy and it's very powerful. So I see where it comes from, you know. I also love how you have a wish list on your bio.
Hey, it was my birthday month, y'all. So people were asking me what I wanted for my birthday. So I had a wish list on. There's some funny shit in that wish list, by the way.
Yeah,
Dead Mouse or Tiesto. I would say Dead Mouse all damn day. And that was from Chavez. And the reason why, I'm gonna tell you why, is because Dead Mouse went to Five Guys with an In-N-Out hat and he trolled the fuck out of Five Guys. So I fuck with Dead Mouse because of that.
Did he really?
Humor?
Yeah.
That humor. So I like I said, I love how you have that wish list. Do you think it's important for influential women to have a wish list?
I think it's important for everybody to have a wish list. I think everyone should know what it is they want, because how can other people give you what you want if you don't know what you want? Exactly. I think it's really important. And also too, I used to block people's blessings all the time because I didn't want anybody to ever say that they helped me with something and they're trying to use it against me. And then I realized that they were trying to be blessed themselves by blessing me. So if somebody wants to share kindness by giving me something, I'm going to accept it. And I'm glad you brought that up because these are 2 kindnesses that I received. This was made for me for my birthday by the homie at Old School 33. And this is actually, it's a spray can and then he like separated it out. And it's got a tip in the center.
That's so cool. I've never seen anything like that.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's really dope.
These are like $50 each if you want to get one. And I'm going to have like a whole like 16 of them on my wall. I'm going to create, and they're sharp as fuck. So like you can actually protect your front door or something if you want to do with that.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, he uses tin snips, I think, because they're really sharp. And then this was given to me by Skolum One, who's an artist that I work with. And this is Off the Dome hats, Skolum One. And so, you know, before I would not want to take things like this. I wouldn't want gifts from people because I would be afraid that they were going to exploit that they helped me out. And I think that really slowed
like
my
you
journey
owe them
down. I didn't want them to think they owe, you know, I need to give them ass or a dinner or something. So I would just be like, no, I don't want your help. I don't need your help. And I don't do that anymore. I accept help now. And I recognize that I do need help. And it takes more than just me to get where I'm going. And the people that help me, they're family and they're helping me along the way. So don't block your blessings.
Yeah.
Create a wish list. I might get you something.
Hell yeah. And it was so particular, like the items that you have on there. And for those that may not know, like you know, you can have a wish list on your bio, and when somebody clicks it, there's just all the items that you would like, and anybody can just hit the button and it gets sent to you. So that was the first time I seen it. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I'm like, whoa, that's such a great idea, you know.
I'm beastie with the marketing.
I want to do that now. I'm gonna have a wish list.
You should.
I'm gonna do it.
I might get you something. It's your season coming up.
Oh shit! Don't remind me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow. So what is like your main goal? Your main goal in what you're trying to achieve right now in your life?
My overall goal is to decrease racial disparity by building bridges. In particular, I like to work with reentry population. I'm an ex-felon, so anybody who needs a second chance, I really feel like they need to be given an opportunity to show their worth. And also homeless. I was homeless for about a year, and it was a very difficult time for me, and no one knew I was homeless. So like I raised money for another homeless person in our community at an event called Hip Hop for Life that I put together, and we got him about $7,000 so that he could get into a place. Then I believe myself doing that and not taking any of that money is why I'm in a 5-bedroom house now. So just because you need something and you don't have it doesn't mean that you shouldn't help other people who are in need. So that's kind of what I'm after, is to just create more of those opportunities for people to have second chances and to realize that if the tower falls down, meaning like everything goes to shit around you, it's it's not the end. It's actually the beginning of another chapter. And there's other people who have already experienced that. And it's your opportunity to go out and find those people, seek guidance, and ask for help.
Absolutely. You wouldn't be the first or the last to go through that, right? And if people have done it before you, that means that you can just as well. And I love how you're being so vulnerable, you know, like you're letting people know exactly, you know, it's saying that you were a felon, saying that you were homeless, like, you know, those are tough things to share, because, you know, even me, I went through that. I was probably homeless for like 6 months. I was living in my car. Yeah. And, you know, I was even questioning if I should even mention that, because it's so vulnerable.
It's really hard. I lived in an office like this. Didn't have a shower.
And, you know, but wouldn't you agree that those hardships are what makes us so strong?
I do think that. And I also feel like my story wasn't relatable before, because, you know, I had everything like straight A student, you know, president, captain of basketball, varsity my freshman year, you know, just everything was just so unrelatable. And now with everything that I've gone through over the last 10 years, I feel like I can connect with so many more people on a much closer level than before, where they were like, oh, well, you're just, you know, you're weird, you're not from here, you're a superstar, you're this, you're that. And now it's like, oh wow, if you overcame that, I can overcome that.
Absolutely.
So I'm actually thankful for every single hardship.
So what would you say to somebody who's saying, like, you know, I'm afraid of reaching for my dreams, I'm afraid of reaching for my goals, my past is holding me back, and I don't think I could do it?
I would say if you're afraid of doing it, it means you're supposed to be doing it.
Ooh.
If you're not afraid, it means you're not aiming high enough. You're being safe and you're playing it safe, because you should be afraid. Being afraid to fail is a sure sign of you being on the right path, because every single failure is another step towards success.
Hell
so
yeah.
Really important.
Hell yeah. Wow. Look, these are very powerful words. And I'm curious, do you read? Are you a reader? Are you an avid reader?
I'm an avid reader. I lost all my books though, so I need to start putting books in my wish list, y'all, because I had a bedroom that was floor to ceiling books all the way around, and I lost them all. And I'm like, those are my babies and I miss them so much.
What's your favorite book? Which book?
One that I would suggest that is easy for, two that I would suggest that are easy for people to read that will help you out a lot would be The Alchemist and The Four Agreements. Those are two of my favorites.
Yes, I love those.
I actually gave my parents The Alchemist. Hopefully they're reading it, but yeah, I definitely heard of both of them. Four Agreements, I actually heard the audiobook, and that shit was really cool.
That's
impeccable
a really
word.
Book. Yes, always.
I truly believe that, because it says if you don't have an impeccable word, then your life is a living hell. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how true that is, because I used to think like I can just lie my way out of things. I would lie all the time. I was a liar. And my life was a living hell.
Well, because the universe is going to balance it out.
Yes.
So you keep on catching L's because of you getting away with those
exactly
lies.
And then as soon as I started just being honest and being true to my word, my whole life changed.
I love that. I love that. Shout out to Joaquin Daniels. Thanks for tapping in.
Hey.
I like that Chavez recommends reading an audiobook while he's running. That's really dope.
Yes, we do that every morning, actually.
That's awesome.
We do that every morning. Right now I'm listening to the Steve Jobs autobiography. It's 24 hours long. I'm like 2 hours away from finishing it.
Ooh,
I've been hearing it for like 2-3 weeks maybe.
If you like speakers, two of my favorites are Les Brown and I said Ron Paul. It's Jim Rohn, but they look the same. Believe it or not, Ron Paul and Jim Rohn. I mean, maybe all white people look the same. Don't get mad at me if you're white. You all say it about us too. But
y'all look the
Jim
same.
Rohn and Ron Paul kind of look alike, and Ron Paul is actually one of my man crushes. If you scroll down in my timeline,
is he on your wish list?
Wow. He ran for president and he lost, but the world would be very different. He's kind of like a JFK.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if he would have won.
Well, is there any message, before we head out, is there any message that you want to give to the youth? Someone that's trying to do something with their life?
Whether you're trying to do something or not, what you're into and the things that you take interest in are important. And even if your parents don't understand because they can't connect with you, doesn't mean that you're not dope as fuck, because you are.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Well
Thank you.
said.
Thank you so much, Dani Killafornya.
Thank you very much
for coming down here.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Can I do a plug, like a little shameless plug?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not shameless. It's all yours. This is your platform tonight.
I appreciate it. So y'all, I have a raffle going on right now. I am giving away the Step Up to 11 Pioneer Plug and Play Mixer.
Woo.
It is $2,000 value. The second prize is, I believe, $300, and the third prize is maybe $200 or $100. And the fourth prize is a party pack to a jazz festival that I'm hosting with the Mac Attack from the OG K-Day. So that's coming up in the summertime. And the raffle tickets are only $25. I'm only giving away 125 tickets. So the odds of winning, there's no limit to how many tickets you can get. I think I maybe have like 35 more. If y'all are interested, the link is in my bio. I also sent the flyer to you guys, but you can Venmo or Cash App Bad Day Killa, and you'll be entered into that raffle. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hey, you heard
Yeah.
it yourself. Make sure you enter that motherfucking raffle.
Hell yeah.
Yo, that's a sick ass mixer.
Hey,
I
$2,000
want it.
worth? That's a hookup.
Yeah,
If you
it's
win,
plug and play, so you don't even have to bring your laptop and worry about losing your laptop. All you need is your music. You just plug it in and you can DJ.
That's future right there.
Yes.
Hell yeah. And you guys heard it yourself from Dani Killafornya.
Yes, you did.
Failure is just a step to success.
Yes, always.
Failure is a process. It's not an ending. You know, a failure is only a failure if you look at it as one.
Right.
A problem is only a problem if you look at it as one. You know, for us, I think we like to look at problems as opportunities for growth, you know? So you guys heard it yourself from the queen herself.
You did.
Thank you so much, Dani Killafornya,
you.
for
Thank you,
coming
guys.
down
I
here
appreciate
today.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful
so
interview.
much.
We appreciate you. Powerful words. You're a powerful woman.
Bang, bang.
We are
Bang,
honored.
bang.
We'll be back, y'all,
Yep.
in just a couple of minutes.
Bubu the Prince,
with
baby.
We got Bubu.
the Prince.
We got the boo-boo in the house.
Hey. Thanks, guys. Sorry I get so deep. I can't help it. I'm a Pisces. It's a lot of water in my chart.
Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, who you speaking to in that tone? I send a message. Watch your mouth, you was in debt and got sent to collections. Talk that grimy, walk that gutter, it's forever endless. Ain't back at what you barking, left you with a blemish. Minos ain't even noticed they wasn't effective. Talking like a dawn when they was less than a peasant. I cut you to smack you for getting blood on his denim. Left you drooling and leaking, now the scene is horrendous. You looking at the truth, boy, I'm from the zoo. We'll throw you off a roof, you fucking with who? You from my city, not my section, clown, you been a spoof. From the west, not everyone can claim that they the proof. Same cat that brought you tooth for a tooth. Don't make me have your mama sell tamales to afford your suit. You damn victim or the enforcer, which one you gon' choose? Ain't no talking to peace, last thing you heard was do. Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Give him two sides, at each two sides, about that goo I'm dead. Young OG is due, I'm still paying mines, move dolo. I always read between them hater lines, and everything is fine till my ghosts pay that fine. I shove the metal through their neck, that's sort of Frankenstein. Alive from the 9-5, between me and gold is a fine line, yeah. 8 West, 805 North, we divide pies. Beat the circumference, seeking fine, cause crime shines. Divine prime, snatch that work, flip the butter. Niggas dump and we shot back while you went to cover. We was ruckus, handle hottest and burnt the rubber. See, we was stubborn and still decided to teach our brothers. Simple traits we had to learn from them tragedies. Some families had dreams, got turned into casualties. The more cheddar we chase, that's what patterns me. I studied chess and shot the what attempted to shatter me. Fill the pot with margarine, with a starter kit. Science and math is up to par like them Harvard kids. Pardon this, I hit you quicker than expected. You ain't gotta like it, motherfucker, you gon' respect it. Shells quick to buck you, ain't worried about what luck do. Wash my hands and have my little homie snuff you. Now scratch that, he dead tonight, I hit you in a couple. You was never up to par with me. You couldn't keep it a buck, so where this 50? Hands are spiffy, oh so the swammy shifty. You better kill me if you get me. Full-fledged razors sharp, I'll shape the arc, lil stalks. Inflict pain as I aim for stars. Suckers ain't pay attention unless they pay for it. Black your eye, now you know you ought to stay focused. Out the dirt, the same lotus, pain goers. You fell off cause of stained motives. Cane holders, real hustlers with same potions. Moving silence, making noise to make the game notice. Ain't worried about your peoples, through you I define them. Y'all been see-through, dying to live cause this place evil. Make sure you keep that same energy when I see you. Degusu General in the bio, read it. With the snap I make your face look like Aguachiles. Rocket heaving, better know who you believe in. They saw you sleeping, just be grateful I left you breathing. You was never up to par with me. You couldn't keep it a buck, so where this 50? Hands is spiffy, oh so the swammy shifty. You better kill me if you get me. You was never up to par with me. You couldn't keep it a buck, so where this 50? Hands is spiffy, oh so the swammy shifty. You better kill me if you get me. Yo, gives a fuck who you was or where you from, son. That's word to Onyx. Don't speak unless you throw your guns up. Put the bum rush, you suckers. I'll leave you busters lumped up. Then package your bloody chain smoothly through customs. Who snuffs them? Gorilla with the eagle on them. Lead the fees upon you. Slice your face, I bet you see the portal. Your hype man dookie, your team goofy too. Quick to ghost your people, we gon' name each one Spooky Duke. Fat boy will really display what a loony do. I'll smack a bunny if you actin' Bugsy, worth the Looney Tunes. Yeah, shoot me if you ain't salute me, dude. I'll pass through your block, blasting shells on a Suzuki too. Who you fucking with? Gully shit, it's that bully shit. Step if you wanna, it's a fact that I could boogie trick. Anybody killer, message from the smooth click. From Dago Zoo to Coney Island, it's that Zoot shit. What? We move militant. Respect the hustler, we prove diligence. Hold up what you say, get your shit split again. Bang that shit on my chest, it's that realer shit. Yeah. It's that realer shit.
Yo.
We back.
We are back with a very, very special guest tonight.
Very special.
We are here with a young talent, relentless, creative, styling and musically wildin'. multiple music videos, a respectable catalog, a seasoned performer. Help us to welcome our very special guest, Bubu the Prince.
What's going on? What's the word?
Welcome, man. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh man, it's an honor to be here. Los Angeles, I love y'all.
That's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
It's an honor.
You say you came this morning, right?
Yeah,
From
I came
San
this
Diego?
morning. I drove in early. Me and my wifey. We came in early and try to enjoy the view or something.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
that's dope, man. That's dope.
We got lost a couple times, but
So you're
it's all good.
So first of all, man, like I love your style, your passion, your branding. Where do you learn all this from?
Well, ever since I was pardon me. Ever since I was young, you know what I mean, I've always carried the energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm the youngest of 5, but I've always been like this. You understand what
Oh,
I'm saying?
I see.
You know, when the mood was always bad in the crib, I've always lightened it up. Still to this day.
You
Wow.
switch up the
You know what I mean?
mood.
Yeah, always. You know, it's just my thing. To me, when you're in a group of people, in a room and someone's upset, it makes it kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? And when things get awkward for me, the only time for me to get awkward is when I need to jump. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. You know what I mean? I like to switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad that you're saying that. So like, I think one of the things that stands out to me about you is your branding. You know, because we see a lot of people that it's very hard for them to grasp branding. But yet it's like your visuals, your Spotify picture, like your whole page, Instagram page, like everything lines up with the same branding, and I feel like that is a concept that a lot of artists are unfamiliar with. How did you develop that awareness?
Damn. I think, to be honest, I think that happened naturally. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I've studied other artists, who came before me. And I've studied, and one thing I've got from all of them was timing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay that, you understand? Because me as an artist, I understand the fact that I'm in it for the long run, right? So I don't need a quick buck. I'm in it for the long run. So if I'm in it in the long run, I have patience. If I have patience, then I understand that I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where the studying came to play.
Because
You understand what I'm
you
saying?
take your time with
Right,
it. It's not like, I need a default picture. Where is it? Fuck it, throw this one on there.
Yeah, nah.
You take your time with every detail.
Yeah.
You're a very detailed artist. So are you? I know you're from San Diego.
Dago Zoo.
Dago Zoo, right? But what is your ethnicity, man?
Full Mexican.
Damn.
Full paisa, whatever you want to call it. Beans and rice, all that.
Beans and
I'm
rice,
that.
tacos.
I'm that, eating tacos with the banda playing on a Sunday. That's me. Yeah.
So your style is rugged,
Yeah.
right? You got some grimy beats, some I'll throw you off the roof type shit, but
It's a fact.
but when I see you, I see a student, I see a craftsman, somebody who is more about the craft than anything else. Am I tripping or is there some shit?
No, you're not bugging at all. I always make sure it's like a chessboard, you know what I'm saying? Everybody plays their part, and I understand, I have superiors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand I gotta be, it's like what I was explaining earlier. I'm okay with being right here.
Yeah.
I'm okay answering to people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do my thing. I make my own moves, but it's okay. I have like right now, I'm under a label, right? Called New Crack Era.
Yeah.
And I have a superior. You know what I'm saying? I have someone I answer to.
I see.
Though he entrusts me, with the right moves and all that, I still have to answer to him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because at the end of
I
the day,
see.
it's like you're protecting the brand. You gotta rep it right.
Right.
Of course,
You know
of
what I
course. It's like it's just a certain respect and discipline of like a hierarchy that allows everything to flow smoothly, right?
That's a fact.
Damn,
fact.
man, that's really great to hear, man. And also, do you think it's important to be a student of the craft?
We need more students. We need more students in the culture.
Hey, he said, you heard him.
Ain't no teachers, ain't no leaders without the workers first. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for any game. Any of my real peoples, whether you in the streets, whether you not in the streets, whether you playing chess, whether you playing checkers, you got to understand there's rules to this. When there's rules to this, there's levels. When there's levels, you know what I'm saying, there's ranks. You got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? For those, you know, they try to skip, those people, they try to, you know, skip steps and, you know what I'm saying, they want to cut the middleman out. That's not how it works, man. You got to be in it for the long run.
I think it's all about respect.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about respect, respecting the position that you're in, respecting the position that, like you said, your superiors are, and also just respecting people in general.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, giving honor, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So what does it mean to be a student?
To me,
yes.
'Cause I'm
I'm
not really familiar with dictionaries.
No. just like your personal opinion, because I see you as a student of the game, of the culture. So what does it mean to be a student?
Being quick to listen and slow to speak.
Wow.
Simple as that.
Quick to listen and slow to speak. That's some good advice.
Whether it's good or bad, you listen. You listen. You take what's good and you reject whatever's ain't good for you.
Yes, man. I love that, bro. I love that, man. And you know, you seem very wise, you know, and
I'm a fool.
You a wise fool.
I almost changed my name to Bubu the Fool, you heard?
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, I'm playing with you.
So in today's music, man, like it all sounds the same, right? A lot of it sounds the same. It doesn't seem like there's much effort put into artists distinguishing themselves. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. They some suckers, man. I don't know. They just I feel like it's a lack of identity, truly.
Yeah, and I also feel like, you know, there's so much instant gratification now.
Yeah.
Where it's like before it was such a bitch to get to a studio, and then, you know, you had to pay, and then like it was so expensive to get a song created. So it really required somebody to be really about it. You know, like super like saving up their money, practicing every day,
obsessed with it,
making sure that when they go to that studio, that when they're paying $1,000 for like 2 songs, that they better be fully prepared. You know, and now it's like any person can have a microphone in their house. Anybody can just record it. Anybody can just put it out.
Anybody can make a beat.
Yeah, anybody can make a beat, and whether it's good or not, sometimes their friends are just like, oh, like that's cool, you know. So it's like you're getting this instant gratification. And it doesn't leave room for like that step-by-step building, you know, analyzing, studying, because anybody can just do it so immediate now, you know?
Yeah. That is exactly why, like, I have no friends in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have family, you know, my New Crack Era family, that's family. You know, we talk about everything but music, you know, type shit. I'm allowed to cuss, right?
Yeah, of course. This is YouTube.
Fuck your life. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. Yeah, real quick. Anybody who on my live, I got 6 people on the live. Go in and hop straight onto the YouTube. What's the channel?
Darmedius.
Darmedius. Hop on there because I'm gonna get off right here. And if you don't, fuck your life.
Yo, man. So,
what was the question, pardon me? I was about to.
No, it's cool. I just wanna. I'm very curious about this actually.
Yeah.
I'm very curious because you mentioned New Crack Era.
Right.
I love the logo. I love how that branding goes together with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've been a part of for a long time, or is that recent?
All right, glad you asked about that. So I became a member 2019. 2018 I met Ito, who is, you know, Hanjo of the label. You know what I'm saying? He the face. If you don't know who he is, you know, I suggest you do research because I'm stemmed down from that same tree, right? So I met him in 2018. Me, my boys down in Degozu, Daniel Leviathan, my man Hex Luther, they throw shows out there, right? So, but they throw that grimy shit, right? So it's never like, it's always someone from the east or whatever. So
okay. So they're from the east?
Nah, they from my city.
Oh, they're from San Diego.
They from my city.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But they book artists from the east all the time.
Oh, I see what you're
You know
saying.
what I'm
Okay.
So, long story short, me and Ito, you know, connected when he came to my city.
So he's a founder?
He's the founder.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
He's the founder.
How many of you guys is there?
Okay, so as artists, it's me, Jay Black, who's from Rochester also, and Ito from Rochester. It's us as artists, and we got DJ Beans. She's from LA. Shout out DJ Beans.
Yeah, we know DJ Beans.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. She even hosted at one of our events one time.
Yeah, she the truth. Oh, she told me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she the truth. She the truth. Shout out DJ Beans and my man Jay. On Instagram, he goes by you ain't even in my class. You know?
Oh, okay.
He does everything behind the scenes, but he's basically a main branch in that. You know what I'm saying? So the new crack everything right now, as of right now, we in transition because of the whole new era thing going on.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a good number of members there. That's family right there. Right?
Yeah, no, it's family, and you know,
tight as fuck.
We built a lot, you know, and there's even more members who aren't like music related. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, like you know,
like artists?
No artists. Just there's a good circle.
Squad.
Okay.
Good circle.
That's
You
what's
understand what
up.
I'm saying?
That's what's up.
The squadron.
Yeah, very protected.
Yeah.
So as of right now, we in transition. You know,
Because before there was touring and there was all these events, and then right now you guys are.
yeah, and it was getting serious. You know, it was getting serious.
Yeah, because I heard you
Y'all
were
were making
touring.
moves.
Yeah.
Right, you were touring. How where did you travel to, man? Like how many different cities or states?
The crazy part about that was Ito called and I had no hesitation. I think we left like 2 days later. He said,
Wow.
hey, yo, I'm doing a new Crack Era tour. I wasn't a member yet. He said,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
I think he was, you know, testing my willingness or something like that, right?
To see
So,
where you're
yeah.
willing to go.
yeah, see if I was starving or not,
Yeah.
which I was, you know what I'm saying? So he called and he said, yo, I'm having a new Crack Era tour. I got a few dates in the East and some in the West. What's up? Say no more. I took me, my man Dan, my man Hex Luther, and we went out to Jersey City.
Like
And-
driving?
Carpool?
Oh, you got
Rent a
hop
van
on
or
the
what?
I booked a plane ticket for
Okay,
us.
I was about
I
to
booked
say.
a plane ticket for us,
Okay,
and we went
okay.
straight to Jersey City. And then after the next day, we hit Philly, right? And then from there, we went to my city, San Diego, and then we performed in LA, East LA.
Oh, okay.
Was
yeah.
it like one show a night, or did you have like several gigs, or how did that go?
Yeah, in the East, those were like the day right after. So it was a Friday, then a Saturday, and then the next week it was on this side.
Okay.
And, you know, and that happened like from Friday, Saturday, and then we did Neighborhood Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Neighborhood Watch.
That's
Yeah.
actually how I came across your name, man, because of Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, they good people, so I fucks with them tough.
Yeah, man, those are the homies, man.
yeah, definitely.
So, is the new Crack Era and like the guerrilla references that you make, is that part of that, or is that just your specific brand?
That's just me. That's just me. Shout out, shout out, big homie out in Coney Island. I don't know if anybody's familiar with him, Gorilla Nems. He's the one, that basically was an inspiration behind that. You know what I'm saying? He's big
okay.
Gorilla. If y'all don't know, when I say fuck your life and all that, that's him.
Oh,
You
okay,
understand what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So
What kind of music did influence you though, man?
me?
Yeah, because your style is so refined. You have such a unique sound. What influenced you, or who influenced you, I should say?
Wu-Tang.
The Tang, the Wu.
Wu-Tang. Duck
Hell
Season
yeah.
by Wu-Tang. That was something else. For
Yeah,
me.
man. They were disruptors. They disrupted what the sound that was happening at the time.
I love that shit.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, man. I love those dudes. I love the RZA. I love the Jizza. Inspector Dick. ODB. I'll go down the whole line right now, man.
Damn, Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
Well, besides Wu-Tang, what type of music do you like regularly listen to outside of Wu?
Not hip hop.
What?
Hip hop.
Okay.
I fucks with the oldies stuff. You know what I mean? I fucks with, the Spanish oldies. Yeah, it's basically
So what's up with the Splash of Juice?
Yeah.
Is that I know that's in the making?
No,
Or is
that was my first joint. That was my first part. It's out.
It's out.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the
okay.
Splash of Juice.
Oh, with the Splash of Juice. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. And aside from that, is there like a new project coming?
Yeah, got plenty of them in the works right now.
You got them in the vault?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just taking my time. You can't oversaturate the game.
No.
Not
Yeah.
when there's a bunch, especially in my lane. There's a bunch of imposters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some in my city.
Fakers?
Some. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
A lot
some
of
fakers.
fakes
That's why
and snakes.
That's why I don't like having friends too much. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do though, because then you don't gotta deal with nobody's bullshit. You know?
Yeah. You know, on top of that, like trust me. You can ask anybody, maybe they're in the live. Like I'm a great time, but that's it. Like you ain't gonna get nothing else from me. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and that should be enough. Like that's all you should know about me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be cautious, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be cautious.
You gotta protect yourself.
Absolutely,
Whoa.
man.
So do you got like another Bubu the Prince album coming, or do you got like some collabs? You know?
Yeah. So I actually got it coming ASAP. I don't have an exact date for it, but Cultura, the project, me and a producer out in Boston. His name's Cease Flemmy.
Hey, shout out.
Yes. Shout out Boston for real. They show a lot of love, but I got that one coming. You know,
Cool.
and the first single for that was the visual I had released a couple weeks ago. They were just playing it earlier. So, you know, we going accordingly. Like I said, we in it in the long run. There's no, you know what I'm saying? We playing chess here. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you say you're in here for a long run.
Yeah.
Like, how do you schedule your shit? Do you deal with your scheduling, or do you have your manager deal with
Nah,
that?
I don't
'Cause
have no manager.
you don't
No.
have- So do you plan like months ahead, a year ahead?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It gets like that.
Do you feel like it's overwhelming, or do you feel like it's something you've gotten used to?
At first, it used to give me a lot. I already deal with anxiety, but it used to give me a lot of anxiety. You know what I mean?
Like dealing with time management.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Like, how am I gonna do that? On top of I have a life.
Yep.
On top of that, you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's tough. It's tough for me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm so
Yeah.
used to, I love being married and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Before that, I was just, all right, go, let's go. Boom, all right, boom, we.
You're on the go,
Yeah,
like
Yeah. Constantly.
And majority of those times, I never got anything in return. I wanted to be present. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was starving. I was willing. I was here. I was there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Because like dipping out 2 days notice to a tour.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
that's some heart right there. That's
Yeah.
straight heart.
that really says like I'm willing to put it on the line.
Yeah.
You know, it's now or never.
Yeah, and that actually, made a bridge, between me and that team, and they made me a member. You know what I'm saying?
That's
'Cause
amazing.
they saw
man.
That's what's
That's
up.
amazing, man.
So there's some advice. That's some advice for anybody who's watching. Young. Want to do anything in life. Be present. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
willing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that- and
Don't
that's-
be iffy.
Yeah, man.
mean?
Like you gotta be all in. You know, there's no such thing as halfway crook.
That's a fact.
Yo, man. So I know Sancheezyy has some questions for you.
Yeah.
That she wanted to run by
Hell
you.
yeah, I got some icebreaker questions. You know,
Fire.
I like to break things, but
Right.
the idea is just to answer these as best and quickly as possible.
I got you.
All
I'll
right,
try.
Cool. All right, first question: do you prefer Hennessy or tequila?
Tequila all fucking day. Give me 2 bottles. I'll chug it right now on the camera.
All right, we got
Chaser
the
or no
bottles. Hey, pass
chaser?
the bottles over here real quick.
Oh wait, we got bottles.
No, it's a fact. Ask anyone. Ask
I'm just
anyone.
kidding.
Ask anyone. They know the dilly already.
They know what's up
They
with
know,
you.
Yeah.
And do you lime it up or do you just straight?
No, straight.
Woo!
Straight.
Like
Fuck
water,
the lime.
like water on a sunny day.
I love the burn. You heard?
Hey, that's real shit right there.
Yeah.
All right, next question: a dank backwood or a Swisher?
Swisher.
Swisher.
Yes.
I tried backward.
What flavor?
It ain't for me.
What flavor?
Grape.
Grape.
Like,
OG flavor.
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not too into the rapper
Swishers?
thing anyway. Like all the backwoods. and-
Okay.
What's the other one they do?
If you don't
Leaf?
smoke a backwood, you're not a rapper, man.
Yeah, what do they be doing? The leaf. What's it called?
The green one.
They call it some
Hemp-
Fonto leaf.
No. Well, I've never
Is
heard
it
of that.
is it green or no?
I've never heard of that.
Oh no! So someone.
Because I smoked the green one where it's like it looks like an actual leaf, and then you just stuff it with the weed.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah,
They was calling it
those are
Fonto
cool,
leaf.
but I don't know. I stick to papers, you know.
Yeah. On top. Yeah, pardon me.
No, on top of what? I want to hear it.
I said on top of that, I don't smoke. All day. I only smoke at night for my anxiety.
Okay.
You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? So in the daytime, I don't smoke. In the morning, I don't smoke. I like to be sober majority of the time because
That's exactly what we do, bro. We
what-
get through the majority of the day. We handle all the heavy business, and then after that, we unwind with some Mary Jane.
yeah, like me, when I alter my mind, I'm just dumb. Like so, I'm not. Why am I put myself?
Do you
in-
do creative stuff though?
Nah.
Or you just chilling?
I'm just stuck.
Straight chilling.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
just
okay.
me though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I respect everybody. I have people who to get through the day. They smoke.
Yeah, it's medicine.
Yeah,
it's medicine.
without a doubt.
That's what's up. All right, cool. Next question: ass, face, or tits?
Woo!
And I know you're married, so Whatever you gotta say to not upset your wife.
No. You could pass too. You could
pass it.
My wife, like, damn, she's something else. Like, it's like a soul thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting deep too much, but it's like.
It's beyond this.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
That's sweet. That's real fucking sweet.
I feel that, man. I feel that, and I genuinely believe that that's the only way to find true love.
Yeah, I've been in love with her since I was like 15.
Aww,
yeah.
That's some real love. Shout out to you guys being loyal and probably having great communication.
Yo, man, loyalty is a great trait.
Tough. It's tough.
That's what's up.
Let's keep it real. It's tough.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
All right, cool. Next question. Who's your dream collab?
Ghostface.
I
need to go. I'm gonna get that feature one day.
Okay.
Get that feature one day.
Cool. All right, next question. If you could go anywhere in the world, round trip, where would you go?
Damn.
With your wife, of course.
Damn. Tokyo.
Yeah,
nightlife in Tokyo. That's what I gotta do. That.
What's out there, man?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I see it in the movies all the time.
All the lights, the glowy lights,
the nightlife shit. That's crazy. The sushi and all that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Street food, that's dreamy right there.
Yeah.
I would like to go check it out. All right, cool. Next one. Who's your celebrity crush?
Ooh.
I got a couple.
Woo!
But I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, you don't gotta say it. Man. You don't gotta say it.
We go past.
Gotta protect my life.
Hey, yeah, protect it.
Protect your life, bro.
All right, next one. What's your favorite strain of weed?
I try. So I fucks with only indica.
Okay.
But
in the couch.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried this. What's it? Pineapple Express.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's bomb. We actually just had that.
I think that's super common, but to me, like I said, I'm not really into that. But I remember when I tried that, I happened to watch the Pineapple Express movie too when I was blazing it.
Oh shit.
It was a good time.
Nice.
Real good time.
Okay. Pineapple Express. I see you. Okay, cool. Next one. What's your craziest graffiti stunt?
All right, so when I was 15, we was in a crew and all. That's where the Splash of Juice came from.
Oh, okay.
My crew back in high school was called the Juice Crew. You know what I'm saying? But we spelled it Joose. Right?
Like
so,
Jose. I'm messing with you. Like Jose, you know, like Jose, but with the two O's.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm just messing with you, man.
Damn, slow
I'm just I'm such a Mexican ass fool. I can't help it, you know.
Nah, I get you. All right, so we was getting down on the bridge and all that, and it was my first time doing a throw up, right? And on the bridge is like a bank, a big ass bank, right? And it was slanted, and I was kind of hanging on, trying not to slip. I was getting down on the last letter, and then for some reason I turned around looking at my boy to see if he's watching out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't watching out. So the first thing I do, yo, motherfucker, what the fuck are you? And by the time I'm done yelling at him, my hand slips. And next, I don't know how this happened, but I ended up on my back sliding it down the bank.
Whoa.
And paint got all over my jacket. It was the worst.
So you smeared your own.
You know what the worst part is? That hit up was there for a whole year.
And everybody's looking at the scrape.
The smeared up paint. Damn.
Have you ever been caught?
Yeah. I think I got caught like when I was 16. The next year.
Was it like a one-time thing? After that, you kind of got the hang of it, and then you were dodging cops, or?
I was a little reckless, like doing it, you know, in front of everybody.
In the fucking main streets and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was on the main streets. You know, I was fighting. You know, saying my name, being all burnt. You know what I mean? So, after I got caught though, damn, my dad whooped my ass. My pops whooped my ass.
That makes sense.
Yo, did you or any one of your crew members like hang off a bridge or, you know, have to tag upside down?
Yo, they used to get down.
I heard stories, man. I didn't know how. I know you're a part of that crew, but like, did your members like, were they down to tag upside down or fucking hang off a fucking bridge or some shit?
I was, before like the crew died, I was the last one to join. So like everything I learned when it came to like the deep knowledge of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, graffiti and all that, like it was through them. You know what I'm saying? The craziest part was like they was nerds. And when I say nerds, I meant like they was straight A students. They was doing tutoring and all that. You know what I'm saying? They was smart motherfuckers. And they all could draw. Like, it was crazy. They made me seem toy all the time, right? So I would watch them. Yeah, they would do crazy shit all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got a couple more.
Gotcha.
All right. What's your favorite cartoon?
The Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, facts.
Did you grow up on it?
Yeah. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, all that. Yeah.
That's dope,
Okay,
man.
okay.
That's dope.
All right, sick. All right, last question. What's your favorite non-hip hop music?
Corridos.
Corrido.
Yes.
Do you listen to that when you get drunk?
Nah, pretty much.
They start singing the lyrics.
Yeah, no, that's a Mando. That's every Saturday, every Sunday. Everybody knows we go to my pop's crib. You know, bring the banda over, bring the bottles over, and you know what I'm saying.
Have a good time.
And you're saying you're
great
doing this
time.
every weekend?
Yeah, just about.
Ritualistic?
Damn.
Yeah, religiously.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, when I come down, I'm gonna hit you up because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to turn
I'm
up when
telling
I go
you.
over there.
I'm telling you, I swear it's at.
Damn.
Yo, actually, Dani left you a shot right there if you wanna take it. Yeah.
I would love to.
She said that it's supposed to be drank straight.
Is this mine?
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to share it, I guess.
No, man, you take it.
Yeah?
Yeah, drink it. That's all you.
Cool. Kira's gonna give you hers then.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, I don't think she wanted
Kira,
it.
That's yours. Goddamn.
Everybody who's tuned in, you know the vibes already.
This is for y'all.
For y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
Shout out Dani Killafornya for that shot, man. That was
You
smooth.
guys are down, man. You guys are down. So the other day, man, we were on the live, and we spoke about how people are not very loving out here sometimes. You know how we as artists tend to get more love outside of Cali, right?
Yeah.
Have you experienced that?
That's all I've experienced. Like,
That's all you know.
like I think
Why,
it's like
man? Why? What do they got against you?
I don't know.
No, it's just an artist thing though. It's
It's
a
an
thing.
artist
It's a
thing?
Is
thing.
it?
Like artists, it's hard to get love out here. I don't know if it's because it's so oversaturated with artists
Oh,
out
yeah,
here.
that's-
I don't
that's a
know.
good point.
I don't know if it's because, you know, it's kind of grimy out here, and people are always doing people shady. So people are always on the defense. People always have their guard up. People always expect the worst from people. I don't know what it is, but it's just a thing. It's a common thing for people and artists just to not be as willing to show love out here. And then you go overseas or you go to another state and they're just fucking love you. They're fanatics. They want to follow you. They like all
You're
your
like
posts.
a superstar to them.
Yeah, exactly. So does that make sense? Is that something you
Yeah, it
experience?
makes all the sense in the world. On top of that, in my city, it's a little different. I think everybody says that about their own city, right? But in my city, I remember like the first time I performed was in 2018, and as soon as I ripped that shit up for my first time, I'm telling you, I
Damn, man.
made a stamp that night. As soon as I get off the stage, two artists come up to me. I don't know nobody, right? You know, I don't come out. They come up to me. Yeah. You was cool. Just want to let you know I run the city.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like try to sun me, try to shit on me. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
That's like insecurity to me, man.
That's
the-
mad insecurity.
the
for
craziest
sure.
part is like now they reach out all the time for a verse.
Nah,
what
no. Hey, you could charge them. Charge them triple.
That's
man.
a no go. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like
You're like, I don't even fuck with you no more.
yeah, you just true colors come out. You know what I'm saying? But like specifically in my city, everybody are artists. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So it's like I don't know if it's a pride thing or you know what I'm saying. I know I show love. I always, call people, hey yo, I fucks with you. Make sure you execute. You know what I'm saying? Because in my city, everybody raps. You know what I'm saying? But they don't execute what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just put out a SoundCloud joint and that's it.
Yeah, nah, there's so much that goes with it. You
Yeah.
know, there's so much that goes with it, and
I agree.
running social media, the social media page, engaging with your fans, engaging with your followers, being consistent, writing, recording, performing, rehearsing, planning,
Doing your own life shit, your own personal shit on top of it.
There's so much that goes with it, and I love how aware you are of that, man.
Most definitely.
So you mentioned you were part of a graffiti crew, right?
I was. It's dead now.
And you also we saw an interview of you at Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, salute.
And it says that the crew represented power, strength, and unity. How important is that? How important is that for a crew to have?
I get goosebumps thinking about it.
That's deep.
Those people specifically, and I tell them all the time because they reach out like, look at you, nah, man, like this stems from y'all. Like, look what y'all did, look what y'all created. You know what I'm saying? I always give credit to them because, you know, I grew up, you know, very prideful. Still to this day, you know, I struggle here and there, but you know, very prideful, very stubborn, very hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? And I would watch them, how they would act, how they would react. You know what I'm saying? Certain situations, and you know, they showed a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even gotta be like they teaching me something. Just being present in my life was enough for me. You understand what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So,
So that tight bond, you could say contributed a lot to who you are today.
A whole lot. I agree. Yeah, that's something nobody really knows.
Wow.
What is it that made you guys so tight though? Was it like this mutual respect, or like,
or would you like at night go on these missions to go?
Yeah, was it these
draw
crazy
together,
missions
tag up
that brought you
together?
guys together?
I think it was all that. Like we used
whole
to go
journey?
eat together. Yeah, like everything. We had our own table at school. Like, you know what I'm saying? People knew who we was.
Okay.
Taggers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was the unity was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Outside of school, we would link all the time. You know what I'm saying? Getting deep convos, being in relationships, in and out, talking.
How many people were in your crew?
It was
5? I don't know
6
if
of
you
us
said
in
that.
total.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
6 of us, yeah.
Damn, that's beautiful to hear, man. And I love how selfless you respond. You get me? Like, I'm doing well, but it's you guys that have created this. It's in essence, it's my team.
Yeah.
You know, my team is me. You know what I mean? I put my team first. You know, when I make decisions, you know, it's my team. It's what's best for my team, not necessarily what's best for me.
And that's what's lacking in this game.
Yes, man. I love that you're saying that, and I love how aware you are, man.
Yeah, and I also love how you just give credit. And you and Dani, you know, both, you know, share that, where it's like, you know, you see the people who guided you in a sense, kind of influenced you.
Yeah.
And you got to like just say their name because it's very important. And I respect that, because a lot of people I feel nowadays just want all the credit, want to feel that glory, and want to feel like, it's me.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, but honestly, like, even when you show love in the simplest way of giving a shout out, like, it's some dope shit to see, you know, and it's.
And I feel like, to me, you know, I feel like it's more important when I tell them personally. You understand what I'm saying? When I give them a phone call out of the blue, like, yo, I want to thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you because you stuck around, or thank you because you was there when this happened. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's interesting that you say that, because Kira was just telling me that she literally called her cousin to thank her for the presence that she had in her youth. Yeah. You know, and I just think it's so beautiful, and that energy of gratitude, it just attracts so much beauty to a person's life.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So what kept you pushing to achieve your goal of making music, man? I know how hard it is and how much tedious details. Like, what is it that keeps you pushing so hard?
My team, New Crack Era, my man Jay, DJ Beans, Etho, they let me know. You know what I'm saying? They let me know, hey, you doing a good job. As soon as I feel like, man, fuck this shit, man, I'm gonna go get money somewhere else, they let me know, hey, you doing a good job, and that just pushes me.
That's dope.
Damn, man. How did you guys get involved with DJ Beans? I know she's a legendary DJ, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, facts. Super facts. That same night I met Etho, she was there that night too.
Oh, so Ethos and her are homies.
Yeah, but we all met each other that same night.
Oh, okay. So you guys have been building this together.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
man. I love what you guys got going on, man. So what would you say to young, hungry artists trying to achieve success through their music, like with how difficult it has been? Like, what would you say to somebody who really genuinely believes that they can do something?
Well, first things first, I'm still young. I'm still a mocoso, right? So, but what I would say is only what I experienced, right? Is you got to sacrifice. Sometimes it's gonna take, you know, people doubting you, people saying, yo, leave that shit alone, it ain't gonna work for you. Sometimes it takes your shorty getting mad at you, your wife getting mad at you, you know what I'm saying, your parents, you know, whatever, however young you are, right? But you gotta execute, you gotta be there, because you never know what could happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I wasn't there that night with, you know, when I met Etho, I happened to be the driver that night too, but I didn't think of anything. I was like, I'm gonna display my talent for the city, and that's it. I didn't know I was gonna catch Ito's attention.
Damn.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
But the fact that I was there and I made an effort to be there, that's what mattered.
Yeah, man.
Right?
I believe that, and I also believe in sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right. We have to. The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. Right.
It's a fact.
Yeah, man. I think it's amazing how you're sharing that, and you know, I know you're a young artist. And
very young.
And you know, I just feel like it's so difficult, but I believe that if you're willing to push and push and push and push, you will get somewhere.
I agree, and I feel like that sometimes, like, at least for me, I try not to keep that in my head. You know, when would it happen? When would it happen? Just keep going.
Yeah, because like you said, man, it's the long game, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a marathon.
it's a life game in a sense. It's a lifestyle. It's not like I'm making.
Exactly.
I'm not making. It's not like I'm making music because I want to make $1 million off this song. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
I can't help but to make music. It's just who I am.
And I tell people all the time, don't get it twisted. I love this shit and I am this shit, but you know, at the same time, like, I don't want to be where I'm at. You know, I want to be able to take my family out somewhere better. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want my kids to be, you know, going to a good school and all that. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to my pops. Clearly, he's not watching this. He's out there working somewhere. But if it wasn't for him, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he came as an immigrant at 17. You know what I'm saying? Brought my mom's over. You know what I'm saying? Had 5 kids. You know, and though, like, I don't remember seeing him too much when I was young. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like the best part from that was now I understand, because he was out there hustling, doing it for us. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
He was doing what a pops was supposed to do, what OG's supposed to do. I don't think he ever gave me any advice but work. If you want to eat, you work. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's how my dad was too.
So I
man.
feel like that all correlates, you know, in my mind, in my life. If I don't work, I don't eat. Like, it's simple.
Well, man, I gotta say, bro, you have beautiful roots. You have a very powerful energy, and in today's day, energy is worth more than intelligence. They say in today's market, because
I agree.
You can be very, very, very smart and not have the energy.
It's a fact.
You're worthless to a company.
I know a bunch of people like that. Yeah, they're useless.
Yeah, exactly, man. They even say some people are too smart for their own good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in today's day, you know, this energy is worth way, way more. Somebody with the energy can learn anything.
It's a fact.
Intelligence sometimes works against us, you know. So I love your energy, man. I love your work.
Most definitely.
So before we go, man, is there anything that you would like to say, or that you could say to somebody that's trying to do something with their life and maybe feels like things are holding them back?
Yeah. Fuck your life. Nah, just playing. No. Execute, man. Be there. Be present. You know what I'm saying? And anything you want to do, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be this hip hop shit. Whatever. In your job, be present. Be present. Be there. You know what I'm saying? Things could get better if you wanted to. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
I know a lot of people, like, I know I got a rhyme that says, like, my foes got prescription, but they ain't got the vision.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So it goes with that, like, you can execute if you wanted to.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
You know what I
Hell yeah. So a victim makes excuses.
Yep.
A leader takes chances.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's super
saying?
fact, yeah.
So I love what you're saying, man, and thank you so much for coming down and doing this interview with us.
Most definitely.
Before we head out, I just wanted to announce the winner of the NWA giveaway poster. We're gonna give it to Dorius J. They asked a question about Eazy-E and the Tupac Lowrider on our last segment, and this interview, man, was so powerful. Thank you so much.
Word, definitely.
Yeah,
It's an honor.
thanks for coming all the way from fucking San Diego, man.
Dago Zoo.
Dago Zoo.
Anywhere I go out east, I go up north, whatever. They say, where you from? I say, Dago Zoo, California. Because I say Cali, and, you know, I love LA, and they be like, hey, yo, I'm in your city. I'm like, where you at? I'm in LA. I'm like, that's not my city, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Dago Zoo, man, get it right. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Love to everywhere, but I'm from Dago Zoo. That's border town. That's 10 minutes from Tijuana.
Woo!
Yeah.
And
So Pops is from, man. We got somebody here saying, stay on the vision to reach your dreams.
Hey.
We got somebody saying, or the same homie saying, salute to Jefe. I think he's talking about your Pops.
Yeah, medicine.
And thank you so much, everybody that tuned in, everybody that's here watching.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We do.
We're going to be back next week
Yes,
with
we are.
our very special guests, Sister Irie.
Woo!
And also the homeboy Sage One the Why.
Hell yeah. Make sure you tap in Saturday at 7 p.m. We love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see y'all soon.
Peace.